General Hospital spoilers Monday, July 7. Sonnys damage control, Rocco's rage, Sidwell explodes, Gio's harsh reality. General Hospital spoilers are in for Friday, July 4, 2025. Fans can expect Rocco Falconeri, FinCare, to confront Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning. Meanwhile, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, faces off with Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the next episode of the ABC soap opera. Make sure to check out our next week GH spoilers here. Programming note. Just a quick programming note for viewers. Due to the 4th of July, there will not be a new episode airing tomorrow. Instead, expect a rerun from November 27, 2024. In this rerun, Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, confronts Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober. Rocco Falconeri's confrontation. Over with Rocco, he is reeling over the discovery about Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thiebaud. Rocco and Danny Morgan. Asher Antonisen questioned Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, but she didn't have many answers. That leads Rocco to go home and confront his mother. Imagine Lulu's shock when her son reels over the surrogacy story. Lulu will probably assume Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, is responsible. While BLQ did get the intel, she decided not to use it because it would hurt the boy, who is innocent in all of this. Anna Devane's face-off. Over with Anna, she goes to pay a visit to Sidwell to ask him some questions. However, the villain seems to lose it a bit. Full of rage and impatience, Sybil tells Anna that if she's looking for answers, then she needs to look at him, referring to Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. Monday, July 7, 2025. In the next episode, fans can expect BLQ to tell Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, that one of them has to be the bigger person. Once again, this sounds like it's about Lulu and the Brit secret. Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, tells a confused and bare-chested Vaughn, Bryce Durfee, that this isn't working. Joss also says that they are done. Over with Laura Collins, Jenny Francis, she has a chat with Sonny. The mob boss tells the anxious mayor that here might be a way to contain the damage. What is Sonny talking about, and will it actually work? The mob war between the two men is just going to get worse before it gets better. Sonny doesn't care if Marco Rios, Adrian Encondo, is collateral damage. On the other side, Sidwell did risk Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, just to make a point. Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, is right. Everyone is at risk and mobsters tend to go after their rivals' loved ones. What does this mean for Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza? Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most on Monday, July 7, 2025? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. It was just after dawn in Port Charles, and the town was already on edge. Inside the Corinthos compound, the tension was so thick it practically hung in the air. Sonny Corinthos stood in the center of his living room, fists clenched at his sides, his jaw tight as he stared down at Dante. "You went behind my back," Sonny growled, voice low and dangerous. "You think because you're my son, I won't take that as betrayal." Dante didn't flinch. His NYPD badge might have been tucked in his jacket, but his courage was out in full force. "I didn't go behind your back, Dad. I did what had to be done. Avery's safety comes first, not your ego." Across town, Carly stood in the Metro Court lobby, phone pressed to her ear. "Drew, I need to know what the hell is going on," she hissed. "I just heard from Christina that Ava's demanding full custody of Avery, again. And if Dante's involved." Drew Kane's voice came through tense. "Carly, I'm at the courthouse right now. Diane's prepping for an emergency hearing. Dante submitted evidence that Sonny's unfit, security footage from the warehouse shooting, plus Ava's testimony about the recent breakdown. Carly closed her eyes, her pulse pounding. This is Ava's revenge for Sonny letting Nina walk, isn't it? Meanwhile, Ava Jerome sipped espresso at Kelly's Lake. She didn't just set off a legal bomb in Sonny's life. I'm not doing this to punish him, she told Alexis, who looked unconvinced. I'm doing it because my daughter deserves better than chaos. Sonny isn't stable, and it's only a matter of time before something explodes again. Back at the Corinthos house, Sonny was now pacing. You think I don't know what she's doing? Ava's manipulating all of you. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I let her stay in this town. And now she's playing the victim. Over what? Me yelling once, because Nina left. Dante's voice softened. It's not just one time, Dad. The outbursts, the erratic decisions, even your meds. We all see it. Christina, Michael, even Donna asked why you were so mad all the time. Across town, Christina Davis stormed into Blaze's penthouse, barely holding back tears. Natalia was already waiting, perched like a bird of prey, arms crossed. If you're here to plead for that girl again, Natalia said, you're wasting your breath. Christina laughed bitterly. That girl is the love of my life. And thanks to you, she's terrified to come out publicly. Natalia raised a brow. Maybe if she had stronger values. Don't you dare. Christina's voice cracked. I have bent over backwards to understand your judgment, to make peace for Blaze's sake. But you're ruining her. You want her to be proud of who she is, but you shame her for loving me. Blaze emerged from the bedroom just in time to hear the last line. Her eyes filled with emotion. Stop, both of you. Natalia stood, poised to speak, but Blaze held up a hand. I can't live like this. Watching my mother tear down the woman I love. Watching the woman I love get torn down every time she tries to defend me. I'm tired. So unless something changes today, everything ends. Tears sprang to Christina's eyes. Don't say that. Blaze stepped forward and took her hand. I love you, but I won't lose myself, and I won't let you lose yourself either. As the day unraveled further, drama erupted at the hospital too. Dr. T.J. Ashford stormed out of a consultation room, his face flushed with fury. Molly trailed behind him, holding a folder. I said no, and I meant it, T.J. snapped. Molly grabbed his arm. You're being unreasonable. No, I'm being honest, he countered. You made a surrogacy decision without me. You promised me we'd be a team. And instead, you let your mother and Christina interfere again. Don't blame my family for you shutting down emotionally. They stared at each other, wounded and raw, the weight of their fractured relationship threatening to shatter completely. Downstairs in the hospital lobby, Willow Tate approached Nina with caution. Nina, I think we need to talk, she said softly. Nina, sipping tea and avoiding eye contact, merely nodded. About what? My daughter who wants nothing to do with me, or the fact that I lost my job, my marriage, and my life all in 1 year. Willow's voice trembled. I know we'll never be what you hoped, but for Wiley's sake, we can't be enemies. Nina turned to her, eyes glassy. Enemies? No, Willow. We're strangers. And right now, I think that's safer for everyone. Willow's heart sank. She'd come to offer an olive branch, but it was clear the bridge had already burned. And then came the final shockwave. At the police station, John Jagger Cates flipped open a folder marked Confidential. Inside were photos, dozens of them, taken by a surveillance team he'd quietly kept on Ava since her last partnership with Sonny. One photo made him pause. Ava, Jason Morgan. At Metro Court, leaning in, speaking closely, her hand on his arm. John narrowed his eyes. She's playing both sides, he muttered. Sonny won't survive this, not if Jason's working against him too. He picked up his phone and called Anna Devane. "We've got a problem," he said simply. Ava Jerome might be the key to taking Sonny down, and Jason Morgan's helping her do it.